All right, John Kennedy, new agent. Congratulations on all your success. We wanted to get you on here because a lot of times a new agent can relate to a new agent because they're going through similar things in the very beginning and don't know similar things or are unsure of similar things. You've been bragged about quite a bit by some top producers and managers. You work with Julius and Grady Polson, and they've been telling me all about you, and we wanted to get you on here and kind of figure out what you're doing and what has your first month look like with Family First Life.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. It's an honor. It's just an honor to be part of the entire FFL team, including Grady and Julius. So I started actually getting out and meeting with clients the very end of February. So we're about 6 weeks in to my business with FFL right now, and it's been a lot of fun. I've written 31 apps in that time frame, and it's about $64,000 in submitted business. And basically all I've done is follow the system. Like the online training's fantastic. The camp was really good that was put together, and it's doing the work. So dial days are super critical, and even if you have a quote unquote bad dial day where things aren't going perfectly, you just kind of grind through it and make sure you're getting your appointments set. So
What did you do before this?
So my insurance business career is actually in July will be a year. So I was with a different IMO for a little while. They just had an entirely different business model. So when I was introduced to FFL, it was just very attractive to me. The compensation plan's fantastic. The business model is great. You're not always chasing after friends in warm market that way, and just being able to invest in my business by basically investing in marketing, buying leads, and going out and going after that.
30 days ago, you started with Family First Life.
Yeah.
And what have you written since then?
So I just looked through my planner. I've written 31 apps for about 64,000.
How does that feel?
Pretty damn good.
So
Yeah.
you've submitted 64,000. What kind of leads are you working?
So it's been mostly final expense leads, and I buy them from different vendors. And I get the question all the time, well, which lead vendors are the best? And I don't think there's anything such thing as a bad lead. Like one of my appointments yesterday, I'd probably already dialed it 10 times. And I went out and wrote 3 apps at one appointment for over 4,000. So, it's just, you just have to work them and put the time in.
Are you finding right now with everything going on, people want your help?
Yeah, people want our help for sure. That's the truth. I think you have to be a little bit more intentional and maybe thoughtful about your approach, because some people are really scared about the virus and all this stuff that's going on. And it's the strangest thing. I'll meet with some people and they could care less about it. It's in the back of their mind. So you just have to kind of feel out the situation. I've done some meetings outside. I've checked ID through screen doors and sat outside and did the work and did email signatures. I've done a couple of phone meetings, but I'm still trying to get face to face, belt buckle to belt buckle with people and have that reaction. So
can we go through your phone script?
Yeah, let me pull it up. And I guess this is
what are you pulling up? Like,
I'm just grabbing my phone script out because I still read off of it.
Where'd you get it?
It's a combination of what I've pulled off of Family First Life, and then it's just I've made it my own, right?
So you adjusted some words to what you.
Sure. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. So my phone script would be, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, this is John with Senior Benefits Center in Maricopa. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks. I'm your state licensed representative handling the online request you submitted to us for state regulated life insurance programs. Now, on this form, you put down your favorite hobby is knitting. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. I also have your date of birth on here is 1/1/1941. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. I have your address here as 22323 North 51st Drive. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's Phoenix?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, are you currently a smoker or a non-smoker?
Non-smoker.
All right, fantastic. So now all of our programs are medical, which means there's no needles or blood or giving having to give urine. And it looks like you may qualify, but I am required to check your ID and ask you some additional questions. Number one, to make sure nobody else is trying to get insurance in your name. But I also want to make sure that we get you situated at the right company and try to find the right place to qualify you for. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Now they have me dispatched out in your area on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. Are you a morning person or an afternoon person?
Morning.
Fantastic. Well, it looks like on Wednesday I have a window of time available at 8:30. So let's go ahead and plan on that. Now, do you have a paper handy?
Yes.
All right, great. So first, jot down my name. It's John Kennedy. And then here's a little confirmation code for you. It's JK111.
Okay.
Got that?
What's your middle
And
name?
Robert, I get that question all the time. So, go ahead and jot that down. And then also, please leave me a little wiggle room on time in case I have an appointment that runs a little bit long or I hit bad traffic or anything like that. Is that fair enough?
Yes.
Fantastic. Now, last thing, are there any gates or codes or big dogs I'm going to have to jump over to get to your door?
No.
All right, fantastic. Okay, I look forward to meeting you and helping you out at 8:30 on Wednesday.
Okay. First of all, that was really good. But one thing I want to mention is how many times did you get me to say yes?
I try to get at least 3 or 4 before I start getting into the meat of the script.
That's so powerful and valuable that people don't realize. I used to ask the question, do you remember filling out this form? And then that is a bad question because they could say no. You're only asking questions that I'm going to say yes to right away, getting me in the uh, groove of saying yes and getting me used to saying yes. That's a super powerful thing. And what I would always call that is controlled questions.
Mhm.
You're asking questions you control. Is this your address? Is this your birthday? Is this where you live? Is this, you put down here your favorite color? Is this correct? Is that fair enough? That's a yes. And you're controlling the entire conversation like that, which I love. So, dude, awesome script. What does a typical dial day look for you? Because I'm convinced 80% of this business is on the phone.
It is 100%. And so I sit down. My dial days are typically Monday and Thursday, and I'll sit down in the morning and I'll dial and I'll dial and I'll dial until I get some confidence in where my schedule is. Then I might take a little bit of a break, but I'll dial through a whole stack of leads. And I'm currently working, I don't know, about 80 fresh ones right now. I'll dial all the way through them, and then I might take a little bit of a break, grab something to eat, and then I'll get back to dialing. But the fact of the matter is to have success in this business, you have to dial till you're scheduled. Like the appointments that you want are full, not until you've dialed a couple hours or something like that. So, and it's weird. Like I was talking to Julius Thursday, last Thursday's dial day. I just wasn't getting anybody picking up the phone, but I kept dialing until I got some appointments on the books. I was able to do some business. So you're going to have days like that, and then Monday of this week, um, I I got started in my first couple of calls, appointments, bam, bam. And then I had a little bit of a dry spell. And by the end of the day, I had enough appointments scheduled through the week. And I'm actually running Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week because we're going on a little family trip Friday. But um, it's it's just really committing to the dials, not the time, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
That's amazing, dude. So 60,000 your first 30 days with
Yeah.
you said between 30 and 40 applications.
I did 31 applications. I counted them when we were on
What's your
break.
lead budget like?
Uh, I haven't set one yet, so that's kind of a great question. I told Julius I'm kind of a lead junkie, but yeah, I've been helping a couple of my newer team members with some leads too. I've got 3 other writing agents that are just getting started, so I give them some of my leads, and I'm trying to buy at least 100 fresh leads a week, and then when the deal goes,
Well, you're an animal. 100 leads a week is how much money?
well, it's going to be $3,000 if they're the $30 ones.
Okay. Do you only buy the $30 ones?
Mostly, I buy some 20s, the 30s.
So 25 bucks on average a lead
Yeah.
times 100. So $2,500 a week.
Hmm.
But you've issued, how much have you issued? Is most of that gone through?
Uh, yeah, but a few of them are IUL, so they pay out differently. But I would say at least half of it's gone through.
So 30,000 in premium in a month has already gone through out of the 60.
Yeah,
That's insane, dude.
yeah.
This is a key point because you came in and started buying leads. Why were you not hesitant to start getting leads?
Well, I just think it's mindset. Number one, I have confidence in myself, right? I just know that I'm going to do the work that it takes. But it's also the mindset. You can't make money without spending money. I don't care what business you're in. So, pick an advertising budget and set your sights on that.
I
Of
love
just
how you're saying that's your advertising budget.
Yeah.
Every company. The good news is that's the only budget you need here. You don't need any other budgets.
Right. Yeah, for
Just
sure.
advertising.
Yeah.
Any tips for a new agent that's looking at new or seasoned agent, but somebody that's looking at stepping up their game?
Yeah, a few things that I've seen is, and this is in other businesses too, is people get paralysis by analysis. I get people that are, I see people get hung up on, I don't know the product good enough, or things like that, rather than just taking action. Massive action solves all problems. And if you run enough appointments through that, you're going to, kind of like OJT, on the job training, you're going to learn the products. So I'll still call Julius when I'm in a house. If I'm not totally confident with what I'm looking at, I'm calling him and getting some pointers, and he still helps me. And that's the way to do this, is just get out and do the meetings, because you don't need to sit there and memorize every product to be good at this business. You just need to go out and help people.
Dude, you're an animal. What are your goals this year?
So Julius says I should try to hit Hall of Fame. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but
400,000 issue paid. Do you think you can do it?
of course, yeah.
Let's do it, bro.
All right, I'm on it.
A rookie Hall of Fame producer
Let's do it. Yeah,
starting 3 months in.
yeah.
I love that. Congratulations, dude. Thanks for sharing. Let me know if you need anything. Congrats on all your success. Look forward to working with you.
It's my pleasure. It's been an honor to be on. So everybody have an awesome day.
Awesome.
Let's go do this.